Hi Sparkles of Light, this is your daily dust for Wednesday, March 6th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. You can use it as a timeless reading, letting the law of attraction guide you here for a special message just for today. And speaking of special messages, we have the magical messages from the fairies. And I feel like doing a little series of fairy oracle decks. So let's take a look at this one. This is a Doreen Virtue deck, and so it's probably not very available anymore. It's this beautiful gold edge. We're going to get a 3-card collective message. Now this one is kind of interesting because it's like very simple messages, and so we'll have to see how well they go together. I'm going to pull from the middle. We have be yourself. Easy enough. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. That kind of follows along the same lines of yesterday's zebra. It's kind of like being yourself. Let's see what we have. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So something you might be doing right now will lead to a beautiful harvest in autumn. Also, if you're watching this could actually be autumn for you, just randomly watching it. So just keep that in mind. But also, no matter when you're watching it, sort of that harvest energy feels like it's part of your surroundings. It's kind of abundant and like reaping your rewards. Let's see what else. Oh, marriage. Okay. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Ooh, maybe in autumn. Wow. So if you've given up hope on ever finding the one or getting married to the one that you found, then maybe some miracle will happen by autumn. Let's zoom on in, and I'm going to read you more from the book. Suddenly I was thinking, if you haven't seen The Princess Bride, definitely watch that. It's a movie that, generally speaking, men like that movie. It appeals to both men and women. It's a romantic, fanciful movie that men like too. And I know this because, well, I have a long story to tell you someday. Maybe if you come to my live, I'll explain what that means. And tonight I should be going live, so I'm going to explain tonight. Remind me to tell you the Princess Bride story. But anyway, back to the reading. So be yourself. Be yourself is pretty straightforward, I would say, but you are most powerful and effective when you're genuine and authentic with yourself and others. If you pretend to feel, act, or be something other than yourself, you lose awareness of your feelings, which are a source of important guidance. The answer to your question you're asking, if you're thinking of a question, is be yourself. Behave, speak, and even dress as you normally would, and don't worry about what others think. By being your true self, you give others the opportunity to love the real you. So trust your feelings. There is also a relationship message here, and it improves when you let down your guard. I feel like there's a situation here where somebody knows who you are. They've seen glimmer and glimpses of it, but they also see that you kind of maybe put up a facade, or you're worried a little bit about appearance. Or maybe you're somebody who dresses really nice, but wears a lot of makeup, but when you when you just take off your makeup and you relax a little, that's when this person's like most attracted to you. Not that you should do it to attract this person, but I'm just saying it's a surprising kind of feeling. It's like, wow, I'm doing all this to feel good. I like it. You know, sometimes I do it because maybe it will attract people, or maybe they'll think, you know, they'll see me differently. But all along, they just like the natural you. So I'm not saying do anything for anybody else. That's the whole point of this. Be yourself. So if you want to wear makeup, wear makeup. But at the same time, if you want to be natural, the natural you is quite lovely. It's on its own. And if you're a person who doesn't wear makeup, like a male person who doesn't wear makeup, then it's kind of like that. It's like putting on airs. It's a little like Aladdin, you know, where he wanted to show Princess Jasmine that he was a prince and a king, and prince, and he had wealth, and he thought that's the way to get the girl. But really what appealed to her was the man she saw in the market that was so kind and generous and tried to help the little kid have a piece of bread or something, you know. So it's that what appeals to the lady, not so much the riches. And so that just depends on who you are. But remember, that's the character of who you are is definitely what shines through more than anything else. So just let your guard down, be yourself, don't copy others, follow your own internal guidance. You are lovable for who you are. Emphasize your personal style at work as a key to business success, and trust and follow through on your ideas. Fully express yourself through an artistic or creative endeavor. Another answer to your question could have to do with autumn. Just like the garden patch, you'll experience blessings along the way. Keep tending to your manifestation by maintaining positive thoughts, affirming, praying, and taking guided action. And remember, if autumn seems so far away and you want something to come faster than autumn, I feel like you're on the right track. All you have to do is stay focused and keep affirming. The fruits of this work will be ready as the leaves start to turn and the air starts to chill for the fall season. Or maybe it has to do with the spring season too. It could also represent returning to school, a project is nearing completion, visiting or moving a location where there are beautiful like fall leaf colors, and or grow a vegetable or herb garden or something like that, something real natural. And speaking of natural, maybe autumn represents the natural part of you that is most attractive, and you are headed on your way to marriage. So first of all, if you're already married, good, congratulations. This is probably just a nice warm cozy leveling up. I don't feel like many of you watching this are already married though, because this is about you being yourself and being natural. And I feel like by the time you're married and you're comfortable with somebody, they pretty much know all of you inside and out and have fallen in love with the you that you really are, you know. But if you are still looking forward to finding that one, whether it's marriage or just long-term relationship or whatever, you know, just that kind of bond with somebody, that experience of being with that person and having them in your life kind of on a continual basis, then feels like it's about to evolve and develop here. So the fairies are joining you in celebrating wedded bliss. You know what? This card came out because your question, whatever it is, may involve marriage. And by the way, speaking of marriage again, if you do have a lot of marriage questions, like who am I going to marry? What do they look like? This and that and the other thing. You definitely can get a private reading from me or check out my playlist that's all about, you know, your future spouse playlist. So there's a whole bunch of different, and those are all kind of considered timeless. You can just check out that playlist, go to the reading that's calling you, pick the pile that's calling you, and then see what it says, and, you know, go from there. But this card also has lots of different meanings. So, and then now, as I'm saying these different meanings of this card, tap in with your body and see what resonates. Which one resonates the most? If you get like tingly and like, aha, yes, that's the meaning for me. If you're like, no, then that's not the meaning for you. So here you go. So the first meaning is congratulations, you're getting married soon. And you're married. And then another message is your marriage needs some healing and attention, which the fairies can help you with if you'll ask. Another message is you'll soon meet someone significant at a wedding. Okay, so that happens too. Another message is a relationship committed is pending. So a commitment, I mean, is about to level up. Like if you're dating, you may, or you're just seeing somebody, you may level up to more like a more committed boyfriend and girlfriend situation, or moving in together. And then another message is this: admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage. Like maybe do a little exploring. Like, what do you really want? Do you really need to get married? I mean, is marriage really like a little happily ever after ending to everything? Is that the answer? It's something that a lot of people strive for, but it's like, is that really what you need? You know, think about what you truly need in your life. And I kind of see it like marriage can be like having somebody in your life that's a witness, that's with you, that can celebrate and enjoy moments together all the time. You know, it's somebody that you turn to and like, look at that, oh my gosh. And it, you know, of course, it can be romantic too, and it should be a physical, blissful connection. It should kind of encompass all those things, you know, support in lots of ways. But really, you can have sort of a marriage in lots of different ways. You can have a marriage with friends and family too. You know, where you have partnerships, where you get along, where you cooperate, where you do things together. And so something like that could be happening too. But I know most of you want that number one message where congratulations, you're getting married in August or something like, or September. When does fall start? Maybe October. You're getting married in the fall. Congratulations. You haven't met the one, but you're going to meet the one. It's going to be a whirlwind romance, and then you're going to get married in autumn. So you never know. I mean, these things can happen. But also, like, maybe you're going to be a marriage counselor. You know, maybe your purpose or your life purpose is about helping people with romance, matchmaking, and relationships, like me. I am the romantic fairy, and I hope you like that message. And please reach out to me if you need anything else. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.